My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Atomicrops, where there's no time to waste because we're playing a Robusta. Says everything is faster. You know, look at it. Starts with the drone. Everything is faster, including the intro. Change the year to 7. Let's go into the new game. Now, is Robusta on year 7 going to be a little too fast for us? I don't know. Let's challenge ourselves a little bit here. Let's give it at least a little bit of a good old go. Oh, yep, this is faster. Oh, this is a lot faster. Okay. No. Dang it. That final one didn't manage to do the footwork. Getting a little too up close and personal for the footwork that I usually want to do, but especially, like, with the difficulty now of healing, I definitely need to play my change my playstyle with this character. That was just because there's so much stuff that it feels like Robusta has a real hard time responding to, and all of that happens when you get too up close and personal with an enemy, or you're moving too fast and like you run into an enemy that is running the opposite direction to you from off screen, which still happens a lot for my tastes. Perfect. It's oftentimes the birds in this section though, so... No! Come on! That one wasn't an example of it. But it does often happen with the birds in this area. Well, 3 hits in the first day is rough stuff, especially considering I do not yet have a single heartbeat to actually heal up with. Like, usually by this point, I would have found one just lying about in an enemy or in one of the camps that I cleared. Not a heartbeat seed, but a heart itself, right? Before the update turned them all into seeds to plant. It does feel like you get more health now, but in larger chunks at specific times exclusively if you plan to farm it like that. It feels like you get less kind of like over the time supporting health. You can like build a good health reservoir and heal up ridiculously. It's just you're less likely to be able to do it when you need it, and you're less likely to do it for the small amounts that you might need. Actually, the compounding, confusing factors for it. Let's try and get the roses down at least before... Oh my god, we have three date trees? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pop those down. That is gonna be a lot of effectiveness in the first season, especially if I manage to get them all down and then put this rain cloud down before the end of the day. Actually, I'll start the rain cloud early, I think. Never mind. Okay. So probably not going to get a harvest from those before the end of the day, which means we're not going to have a good weapon for exploring on the second day. I don't like missing out on a good weapon for exploring for the second day, but maybe it'll be worth it. Hang on. Actually, we might be able to get... because everything is faster, including growth crops. So we might be able to get the corn before the end of the day, specifically with that rain cloud up. No, never mind. Oh! Hang on. It's not impossible. It's very unlikely. It's now impossible. Dang it. We did get 4 harvests there, so we actually had the ability to buy a spud rifle. Beautiful. And a weed whacker. Cut weeds faster. I like that. Faster on faster on faster. Let's go for it. Also, it gets me a little bit of progress towards marrying Rue, and that's pretty much always a good idea. Rue's attack stats are very, very nice and handy. Just quickly drop that, especially because we had a cow. So it makes it a lot easier to do that and then run away. Because then by the time I get back to base, it'll probably be farmed. I've also got to remember, it is year 7, which means I need to do a lot more in the first season if I actually want to meet my season tally bonuses. I missed out on the first, well, not the first one, the first season's final tally bonus in the last episode, and that was year 5? So I need to be a lot more productive. Which I wonder if maybe building the things that I did, that is to say the trees, Might have been the wrong play for doing it. Fixed. Slice them all apart. Reasonable. Okay, it took it a long time. It's got to be Blood Rain because the Atomicrops does nothing when I have no terrain. Oops. Yeah, I think I did make a mistake in the planting. We got a lot of people angry at us at this point. Okay. That could be good if we could corral them all to be in the same area. Like that. I'm going to take an Atomicrops because I don't want to just get another Blood Rain there. Okay, that is going south. Love 2 rows. Just gonna make sure that I don't... Ah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Gotta make sure that I don't let them change direction and suddenly hit me. Let's take the golden hoe. Do I still have... I have no heartbeat seeds yet. Well, I think I'm gonna buy a heartbeat seed if I manage to get back to town. Which always sucks to do. Takes away resources I could otherwise spend wedding someone. Well, initially flirting at the absolute least, then eventually wedding. You're kidding me. Still no heartbeat? I'm gonna finish this clear and then just go back to base with no heartbeat. Well, life suddenly became very, very scary here. What can we do? I can get some more roses so I have an easier time floating back at base. Also, so I have an easier time buying the health. I guess maybe I just need to buy health every day right now. Oh, that feels so bad. It ramps up in cost still as well. And gives you a seed rather than just the health straight up. I mean, having a seed can be beneficial. Obviously gives you the ability to mega crop it, get even more health. But especially if you're not getting drops for it consistently. Uh-oh. Oopsie doopsie. That's going to become a problem right there, ain't it? Gosh, we need a watering scroll or something today. There goes my gun. Don't have the ability to flirt. I'm gonna take a heartbeat. Squirrel, upgrade. Ooh, splash damage. Nice upgrade. Okay, we can actually probably go south with that, but also, like, I need to at least get the heartbeat that I just purchased before doing that. I'm also fertilizing them. I don't really know what that's accomplishing. Is it increasing the amount of health it gives me? Hopefully. Okay, that can kind of just be guarded by our base at the moment. I'm actually going to go out here and fight some enemies, because if I get a tree drop in this area, it will be a date, and if it is a date tree, then I have a mega tree on base. And starting out first season with a mega tree? I don't know. Maybe that's something. Okay, never mind. I'm actually scared of this area. I forgot about that. So I'm going to quickly actually make my way back out of here. Oops. Almost made an awful choice. Fixed it at the end. Okay, yeah, we only... That was a close call right there. We only got one heart out of that. I know... What is the... Ooh. Sec. Yeah. No! Thank you. Love that we got the tractor charge. Let's do that, and then... come back again in a moment for the loot. Actually, I'm probably gonna lose all that loot, aren't I? It's too slow. Yeah, I took too long. Nope. Lost some of it. Not necessarily all of it, but oof. That clears is still a rough time here. Really? You had to swipe me at the very end there as I was looking for that rose. I am, at this point, extremely worried. God. I may just... Hey! Almost! Again! Yikes! I need to focus. I'm so sorry. I usually like to run my mouth, but if I do that right here, I fear I die. Yeah, I did it. I was talking, wasn't I? I was trying to explain why I wasn't going to talk, and I talked my way into a death. All right. Well, at least now we have no pressure in the second run because we don't have any season start bonuses that we can lose. I mean, okay, we have a seed. It just lowers the stress of it all. It's not going to make the game easier at all. In fact, it'll make it actively quite harder, but now I don't have to worry about the possibility of losing that run. All settled. From afar, don't want to cut over to the right. Sorry, the left. That's what I get for trying to tell without looking down at my hands. Just didn't want to cut over early, just in case, you know, golden pupa. And another dealio. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I had to dodge pretty close because I wanted to get away from the other enemies. I need to be clearing more of the background enemies. I need to take instead of taking the strats that I do in, like, lower years and trying to adapt them for higher years, I need to take the strats that I do in higher years than year 7 and try and adapt them down to year 7. So, for instance, try and always have one completely free side. Dang. Please. Thank you. So obviously, the easiest one to choose for that is the wall. Well, Hotwire versus Fertile Eggs. Very early on, I'm going to take the Fertile Eggs. It's easier to build around. Hotwire, like, I would probably spend the rest of the run looking for either a water tractor or a Megaton tractor, and if I don't get either, I'd feel pretty bad about it. Ryan! Ow! We've also had 2 heartbeat drops so far. So the first run was extremely low on heartbeats. Is that our 3rd heartbeat? Yeah, it is. The same area that previously gave me 0 has now given me 3, and I'm not even done yet. And good thing it gave me 3, because I'm apparently going to need them. Yikes! I gotta be honest, this one's feeling like a throwaway. Unless you give me something good here, bud. Bail me out. Stats. Early stats can be good. Are we seriously gonna spend this day not doing... Okay, fine. Well, we're not gonna go back to base and harvest anything in time, so... instead, cool. I was gonna try and bail that out, but the bird said no. No. My pride will not let me. There's just a bunch of lions behind me who didn't want me to turn the year down. Okay. Take all 4 of these again. Another 4. It's very good. Means that I have the ability to... Whoops. Go. Means that I have the ability to get a lower tier weapon without actually having to harvest anything today. Takes some pressure off, but not all, because there are a lot of high-cost weapons. And in fact, I think there are now, like, I think we now skew higher to high-cost weapons, because I think they introduced mostly high-cost weapons in the recent update. Getting that rain cloud is very, very good for also trying to get weaponry on the first day. So the ability to actually speed out a growth cycle. Love too big. Ow. Why did I have to get hit? Ah! Birds! Stop! Why'd I have to get hit there? Ow. Stay as far away as I can. Gain a tree every day. I mean, come on. It's too good to turn down. You don't turn that one down. You just don't. Take those out. And again, take some extra damage while I'm doing it. Dang it. Duh. Double, dang it. No! This one's promising. Why? Okay. Get out of here, Simba, Nala, other lions. The largest difference between Year 6 and Year 7 is Year 6 turns the floating skulls off, which are a huge complicating factor in terms of your ability to dodge. Obviously, it also slightly decreases the bullet speed, slightly decreases the amount of other enemies on screen, those kinds of things. I don't know if all things are, like, affected by each upgrade in year. I'm kind of assuming they are. Which may be my mistake. Oh my god. Please! So many enemies on so many different sides of me there. Just absolute havoc. You can see that I'm trying to make sure that I have the wall to the north of me here. One safe edge I know I'm not going to be attacked from. And then I clear out this scorpion and this bird before I start clearing out the camp, so that, again, I maintain a safe edge despite the fact that the enemies were to my north. Lovely. Oh, you almost got me with that one. You baited the hook with something I didn't even want. Well done. Ooh, love it when they're that nearby, Ryan. Careful. Careful. There we go. Whew. Participation trophy is an incredible start. It is the best start that we've had so far. I am so glad that I lost the first 2 runs. In fact, I actually planned to. This was an RNG manipulation. I'm trying to get to the participation trophy. Thank you all for your patience. It was a 17-minute loading screen at the very start of this game before we got the participation trophy, and now it's a run. Okay. Take Rain Cloud, and you know what? Screw it. Go back to base. Big reason is that I can get a Mega Rose. And 3 other Mega Crops. Perfect. And I save a lot of fertilizer on those becoming Mega Crops so I can make them all fertilized Mega Crops and then farm them. Effectively, what I'm saying here is we should be able to get a very good weapon today. A very good weapon makes our exploration tomorrow a lot faster, which should account for the time that I wasted, quote unquote wasted, by coming back here rather than staying out farming all night. It's best to think of the participation trophy as a way to save a ridiculous amount of your fertilizer. Because you don't have to use the fertilizer to fertilize the individual things to then become a mega crop, to then fertilize the mega crop. You save so much. 138. Oh my god, 138? Yeah, Catling's too much, of course. That makes sense. Rake, perfect. Extremely powerful pickup there. Catling gun is so good, though. But it's only my second day. Do I need a Catling gun? I don't need a Catling gun. I guess Spud Rifle. Also taking a bridge kit. Just in case. Do I think I'm gonna have time to do it? No. I wanna have time to do it, you bet. You absolutely bet your bottom dollar on that one. You're not gonna make much because no one's gonna put odds on because it's very well known I wanna do that. Get a Nemicry Breeze there. Is this our first farm animal? Certainly feels like it. Whoa! Hey! Which of those 3 bullets near me hit me? Because it looks like none of them did, but maybe all of them did. I don't know. Alright, let's bounce. It's time for an outie. Firing on that buffalo was just me trying to, again, clear out fields, have a safe place to work from. So B. It's so much faster to not do the clears like this, but also significantly more dangerous. Hence the deaths. I mean, long loading screen. Now, I don't have a cow on base, but I do have a pig, so I think I'll take my first cow. Especially early on, having a little bit of variety matters. Because you don't know what you're going to be able to account for with the rest of your items yet. Maybe I end up hot wiring. Ooh. Companion planting. Plant crops at the same time together for a fertilizer bonus. That, actually, you know what? I just realized halfway through saying that, it gives me a fertilizer bonus. I already have, effectively, remember, fertilizer in the participation trophy. So, this is double stacking on a resource that I probably don't need to stack this much on. I probably should have gone for the other one. The other one was also good. True Mates had the ability for... Oh! Whacker Tractor! Very good, very good, very good! Oh, probably one of my favorite first tractors to see. It used to not be. I think a couple things were changed about it, but also my opinion has evolved on how valuable it is to get random seeds from it. Because it does give you a lot of tree seeds, especially a lot of sunflower seeds. No roses, no heartbeats, but other stuff. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use it early here, kind of underwhelmingly. We got a pumpkin, we got a corn, prickly pear, turnip. Yeah, didn't really get much out of that one. Okay, today is now feeling pretty bad as a result of not being able to get any crops today. So our gun for tomorrow is going to be pretty weenie. Not that that's that bad. Shouldn't. Oh, shotgun. Thank you. Oh, no. The Lord. Oh, that's so good as Robusta. Then you just have extra speed and all your enemies are still the same. It's fine. Biodegrader versus Shallot Gun. Honestly, if we're about to go south, and we are, Biodegrader. Significant improvement on the other. Okay, and then... Oh my god, I actually can't mega crop any other foods right now. I definitely only really care about mega cropping them. Before I go for the harder area, especially considering how little damage I just did to that enemy, whoops. Before I go for the harder area, let's try and clear out this. Love a good golden pupa right there. Let's get... Ow. Let's get the Megaton Tractor. I don't actually want the Megaton Tractor, but I think I'm just calling my shot because I actually think the Megaton Tractor's in there. I don't know what's telling me that. There's no supernatural force. I'm not psychic. I haven't got another sense. Hell, I barely got 5. And you're supposed to have like 19 or something. That was a lot of damage to take right there. I didn't enjoy that. Bat, get away from me! Oh my god. Single bat just causing way too much issues. Too many, rather. Sorry. Stats up. Not super jazzed about that. But however, we do have now a 3 sunflowers. So if I get a single sunflower, nice. Perfect. We now actually meet the season bonus. I was very worried about the season bonus yet a moment ago, and now I am not. I think I'm also just quickly pop that one down. Just biodegrade the absolute heck out of you. Perfect. Oh, almost too much there. Okay. Now, that feels like a good tractor for us to be throwing out. Beautiful. A bit more at the very end, and then I go for another harvest, just to try and open up the area. Sorry, another scroll, sorry. Just to open up the area. I'm easily a little distracted here. As much value as we can out of that low tier anemone while we still want to. Okay, great. There we go. And I also got another heartbeat out of that. In fact, did I not get 2? I thought I got 2. Oh well. I did get another heartbeat out of that, which is nice. I may actually want to buy another heartbeat while I'm in town, though. Like, I'm that scared. Oh, stats up. Stats up is too good to turn down. Turrets and drones fire faster. Has an appeal, but we'll go to the mare first. I mean, there's a very large appeal to just getting a cow and a chicken right here. Not least of which because of my massive fandom for Hanna-Barbera cartoons. But we haven't got like any Red Devil around, so we can't complete the set. I don't know. Turrets and drones fire faster does have an appeal because I have a drone on me and I'm very likely to want to upgrade the drone as much as possible. Anything that helps me handle the amount of enemies on the screen at any one point in time is a good thing. I don't think I can just dodge around all the enemies with the Sriracha Soaker and feel good about it. Plus 50. We didn't get the toxic spores. Is that fine right now? I think that's actually fine. I think that's enough for the weapon right now. I'm gonna take a Rank Cloud also, and then get a bridge repair kit. South and north. Beautiful. Stay on the farm a little bit here at the start while I... Nice. Set up our next crops. Again, usually I would be exploring at the start of the day. This is part of the adaptation I'm trying to make for the fact that we are playing in a higher year. Year 7. Definitely year 7. I don't know what you're talking about. That one. And wrap it up with one of these ones. Perfect. Ooh, we got an apple tree seed out of that as well. Nice. Happily take the extra speed. Never mind, we're fine. I was worried the extra speed was going to cause issues, but actually, the maneuverability we got granted there was probably a little bit of a heart saver for us. Where possible, I do need to kill the snowman before I start the rest of the camp. Fertility seed probe, some extra seeds. Take the pig, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, we've been doing it relatively consistently, or at least chunking down their health at the very start. Harvest Moon, great. We've been relatively consistently doing it. And it's been simplifying these clears significantly. Peek and bounce. Nice. That could have gone significantly worse. Heck, I don't know if it could have gone better. Let's clear of all of those. Let's pop that down and then just start getting out extra seeds. And now I can't Mega Crop. Never mind. I can only Mega Crop a sunflower. Happy to do that, obviously. It's just I probably also don't want to put down, at this rate, a rain cloud. I'm having so much watering difficulty here. What do you got for us? Barely anything? Okay, thanks. Do we go purchase another? Hang on. Okay, good. I definitely have enough space left on my hard drive. I just had that kind of clawing feeling of, uh-oh, what if I don't? If we explore enough today, we can marry Norman tomorrow if we want to just buy a weed whacker. I'm probably going to end up trading out of this this tractor later. Is that true? Not necessarily. Okay, we can wait. We can still marry him tomorrow for a different item. Hopefully it's not a heartbeat, but if it's a heartbeat, maybe it's a heartbeat. It's fine-ish. I don't want it to be a heartbeat. I think here I'm going to make my first clever decision of the game. I'm going to buy a heartbeat for a rose. SMG with a couple upgrades can be going pretty well. Okay. Oh, actually. Those are the two upgrades I wanted. I don't have to overspend my money here. Especially because I don't know if it would really make that significant of a difference. As soon as the teleport comes back up, just go south. Sorry, not south. North. Complete opposite direction. Didn't look at my hands that time. Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder for me to use those shrines to gain damage now with the heartbeat change. Right. Come on, please tell me. Okay. The camp didn't already spawn all the items that it was going to drop. So wasn't as bad as it could have been to clear there. I feel like I've awfully routed this clear. Wait, hang on. No, did I? Wow, I actually did fine. Never mind. Oof. Instinct must have carried me over the line there. Just a fancy name for gut feeling. Just a fancier name for the experience, the intuition you get from experience. At least in the way that I measure those in myself. Duck wings. All right, well, building bridges is no longer important. We just want to build guns. We've already gotten the golden pupa in this area. I'm pretty dang sure that means we are complete here. Take all those. Let's start up a heartbeat growing there. I'm also going to start roses. Again, now when I find a single rose, I can just mega crop it. This is the end of the season as well, so I'm gonna get another max sunflower. The only reason we have so many sunflowers is because of the aforementioned likelihood of them dropping. Nice. Chicken or bee, chicken or bee, chicken or bee. B. I want the weeds for myself. But for the aforementioned, I say aforementioned, this is in a previous episode, ability to mega crop something that's already partway through growing. Like that. Feeling a lot more comfortable in terms of health now, and I'm feeling, honestly, kind of on top of things at this point. It feels like we're no longer at the point of you're about to die. We're now at the point of how would you like to try and win? Good position to be in. Unfortunately, because we did use a rose to buy a heartbeat. No, wait, we can still get married. We must have gotten another stack of roses today. I am not keeping track of my resources well because I am just trying to focus on the mechanical execution. I do apologize about that, but hey, it happens. I'm certain those of you who have played the game can sympathize. There's a lot to juggle at any one point in time, even if you don't have to commentate. Okay. Bit of a hectic day there. Ooh. Good year, that. Good year. I was 5. Oh. Shroommates is good, though. Oh, I can marry you after. Oh, thankful crops, and then I do the Furiosa. I'm fine to marry you. It's extra fighting stats still. Carrots also grow instantly. I mean, a heartbeat being sold for 400. I think this is the best bargain I am going to get on those this entire run. I'm taking it. I'm going to take the biodegrader as well. Go for... I want fire as well. Fine, I gotta go for... No, wait! Fire isn't even a guaranteed upgrade on this? Oh. I still do want a maximum weapon because I have the ability to just go to a late area in order to try and get the important camps there, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. All right. Closest to this one, I guess I'll just go to this one. May as well take the extra money there. I love how this gives me so much more space to dodge as well. That's just completionism there. I didn't mean to take that. I just don't want it here to worry about later. Is that the right thing to do? No, definitely not. But it's neater. Almost. I knew that was going to come back to bite me as soon as I wasn't clearing that bird earlier. The hog to help with some attacking. Got harvest shield. Air freshener doesn't really mean anything to me. Oh my god. I mean, these moment-to-moment dodges though, but also like a little... No! I couldn't even see the enemy! Ah! was feeling good about the moment-to-moment dodges, and then it took damage. Bomb number 1 down. I really wish I'd planted something before this, but I've done enough sunflowers in the season that I should definitely be fine. I cannot imagine a world where I haven't made enough money this season. If I haven't made enough money this season, there is no hope for most runs. Again! Oh, hang on. We have enough heartbeats to heal back up. What is with this run and actually giving me heartbeats where the previous ones were just like, I don't know, die? Not certain, but I appreciate it at the absolute least. Let's do this all again. 8, cross, and perfect. Heck, I'll even build a little more in the corner for another quad. Oh, absolutely love to see it. Okay. Beautiful. 762, not the best for that day, but again, that wasn't what we were focusing on at that point in time. Yeah, max full. Oh, second drone! Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to take a daylight savings here, which would be nice, but a second drone matters so much. I was already picking up upgrades for the drone. We already picked up the microchip. Now this pushes me even further in direction of getting the other upgrades. The rusty springs and the laser sight in particular come to mind. Biomax upgrade. We got fire round, we have triple shot, and we have size and clip size and fast reload. Yeah, okay. Those seem like pretty much exactly the upgrades we want. We'll take the pickaxe there. We're saving a lot of money not having to buy... Well, I say a lot of money. It's like 1,000 over the course of the run and not having to buy the bridge repair materials. A golden pupa is closer to me if I go to the left. So I will. Remember that tree that I mentioned outside that was angry at me? Apparently it's still angry. It was raining recently. It gathered a lot of water, I imagine, in a leaf, and then was overloaded because it just decided to dump all of that water directly into my window. So I will deal with that later. Couple wet pieces of paper over to the side of the desk. That's fine. Told you that tree was angry at me. I said that I was going to deal with it later. I didn't deal with it well enough. I'm going to have to go and uproot that tree. This is the second time that tree is disrespecting me while I'm working. While I'm working. At least do it in our own time. I guess I'm going for no fighting stats in this run. I guess my fighting stats are getting a better weapon. That's my fighting stat. That's a totally viable fighting stat though, so not really a problem. Okay, we should be able to bounce out of here. Almost. Can we not constantly threaten me, please? Okay, there we go. We finally found the golden pupa. It's to the south. I'm gonna go collect that and then leave. I could have sworn that I already had it, because I was planning to leave a couple seconds ago. Wouldn't have planned to leave if I didn't. And then use the Go Vaulted Bounce. Save myself a lot of time tilling here by popping a scroll to do it for me. Now I really wish I hadn't upgraded an Nemicry. I think I'm going to plant a bunch of individual seeds right now. Yeah, I'm going to run out my low tier crops. Honestly, this is simplifying my inventory as well as getting us a little bit of ongoing money, because I can't necessarily rely on getting a bunch of sunflowers this season. We got very lucky in previous seasons to end up with as many as we did. All these still do need fertilizer though, so stand on the farm and do that before we can harvest. I did go for the heartbeat there as well. Reasoning behind that being I want a larger pool to be traveling the higher tier areas with, so I can stay out there for longer even if I do make some mistakes. It's so that I don't have to cut my exploration trips in half, basically. Going back to base to heal and then go back out. Yeah, I really need... Yeah, it's too many times... Wow. Wow, we actually did end up with enough sunflowers. Like, from the last 2 tractors. Thank you, Tractor, for immediately showing me up. Legitimately, thank you. Totally fine with it. Catling gun. Yeah, Catling gun. Can't go for a full upgrade. Let's ramp up fertilizer drop, clip size, clip size. Less slowdown is what we're missing. So we will be quite slow while we're firing this. We are going to have to keep that in mind. Okay. Let's just solve that before we go. The reason I'm not clearing this south area before I clear the second areas up top is because one of these is just going to have a camp full of animals, which is a huge upgrade to us right now. And another one of them is just going to have a triple item spawn, which is also a huge upgrade for us right now. Hitting those earlier on would be really good. I'm taking ginseng here because we already have watering problems. Not ginseng, sorry. I'm taking squirt gun over ginseng because we already have watering problems. This is going to drop so much fertilizer as I shred, because it already has innate fertilizer drop, and then it increased its innate fertilizer drop. Yeah, unfortunately, we were slowed down there, so... We have way too much fertilizer. Fertilizer is not only not a problem for us, but it's really hard to conceive that would be ever. And just a little out there too. Beautiful. At the very least, I'd like to clear down to and then get the golden pupa. But also, can we get the unique camp? There it is. Unfortunately, it is the other less valuable unique camp, especially with what I did earlier. Having given away all of my low tier seeds, we don't really have much to give there for a trade. Okay, there's Hotwire. Health is so much of an issue that I don't think I can afford an item that damages me 25% of the time. I don't think I'm going to take Hotwire. I'm going to take the Daily Orchard instead. It's already charged, so I'll pop that, and then charge from Shroomwell. Nice. All right, let's start with the roses. Ah! Almost hit me. I put down the extra rose at the very end there. I didn't want to, but fine. Snipers are really going to get the best of me in this map, aren't they? I wonder if maybe I should have just taken the watering tractor in order to have more seeds. Gosh, that was probably right, wasn't it? Ah, it was. It was. Well, watering tractor more... No, but... Watering tractor Hotwire? Go for the same strat I did in the end of the last episode? I think that'd be good for money, but I think it would make our life really hard. Oh, in stark contrast to 1998, that's an awful year right there. Oof. Gourd that blocked bullets. Yep. Yeah, marry me instantly on the spot. Then Biodegrader and pop some upgrades on that bad boy. Maybe get a little bit of a nasty pickaxe there. And run back out. Seems neat. You see if we get anything extra to Mega Crop before we go, and we do, in fact. So that just extended the day length pretty significantly, and justifying the amount of time I took there. Resilience. Crops now spread to topsoil. That's especially... Wait, we don't have triple shot on this gun. Oops. Resilience is especially good to have when you have the participation trophy. Because sometimes crops that you have planted at the edge of your farm will just become a mega crop of themselves. Okay. Watering is still too much of a problem for us. I'm taking grass-fed cow there. I've also already taken 2 hogs, not from this area, but... Ow. We're done in that area. Then... Guess it's north. Some extra time on the clock. Actually, before I go north, Mega Crop the sunflower. And I'm gonna set up the next Mega Crop as well. And then even a tractor. The tractor has been providing us so many trees. But none of them are a Mega Crop, and I'm not planting a single one until I see a Mega. Until I see the end. Okay. Don't need to fill that, obviously. Ooh, do love a little bit of a nifty day extension there, though. Got a Doom Shroom coming in there. 2. At the moment, we should take every Anemone Breed. Rusty Shocks. It's the further upgrade for the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I just made an awful mistake and lost the game. Okay. Starting a rain cloud there. And I am staying just as safe as can be. Oh my god. I harvested the heartbeat at exactly the time that I got hit. Specifically both of the heartbeats, so. Woo! Oh god. That was way too much. I'm getting another heartbeat down. I'm just gonna fertilize and stand near it. I'll protect you if you protect me, heartbeat. Carrots. Instant growth for the season. God, I'm trying to full harvest these, but I am so focused on living. When I say full harvest, I mean to mega crop. Also, I have shot this weapon so many times at that enemy, and they still don't die. And this is a fully upgraded version. I don't know if I like the biodegrader because it has the ability not to give you triple shot or to not give you fire. And it kind of needs both. Like, this feels... Hang on, what's a good contrast? This feels less useful than the base level of the Catling gun to me. That's probably like the best encapsulation. Those chicken calicry. Those. I don't want to spend my money doing any gambling. Well, but gambling can give you heartbeat seeds. That actually might be one of the ways I need to upkeep here. Okay, that's we're getting too low if I continue. No heartbeats out of that, unfortunately. Catling with a full upgrade. I'm gonna take the heartbeat here, though. Yeah, we'll go north, finish the clear, and then just start heading south. I can't go north and start doing that clear until I get some more of these. See? There we go. Extra mega crop. Out of nowhere. Oh, it'd be nice if those heartbeats could mega crop, but they are counted, I imagine, because you can't get extra seeds from them using the watering tractor or Fertiliseed Pro, I don't believe. They are probably counted as a seed type that should not be duplicated. To that there, and then, yeah, teleport north. That is the one thing about our exit previous that was a problem. It was so in the fray of things that coming back was just going to put me in the fray of things. So that just gave me heartbeats. I don't like that being a golden viewer upgrade still, but I did need it in this scenario, so begrudgingly accepted. Perfect. Heartbeat there. Again, this is just me trying to play safe. Clearing a bunch of background enemies so that I don't have to deal with them, so that I can stick myself up here between this camp and a wall for some safe maneuvering. Well, I said safe, I mean safer. Golden hoe over the tilled soil there, happily. So, golden hoe for the tilled soil over the hose to water my crops when I'm energized. Okay. Finally, we get the animals. Huge pickup. Absolutely monumental. Ah! Dang it! Dang it! No! No! Ah! As soon as I went in for another one! Just wanted my heartbeat. Speaking of, let's throw some of those. Obviously pop over the next Atomicrops 2 because we're going to be running out of Rain Cloud. Okay. That seems good. Yeah, now I feel comfy. Okay, we're back on a reasonable amount of health. I spent too much of this game on 1 health and panicking. Not good for my heart rate. Blood pressure? Not good for my blood pressure. That's the line. Ah! I curved back in to catch that bullet myself. Hang on. Am I in Tenet? I mean, I don't know, but it would make sense, right? It is so wild that they pushed for a release of that film this year. Like, how? In what universe did they think that was a good idea? Because, like, it doesn't seem to meet any of their aims. You want the movie to do well? It's just not going to do well at the moment, so, you know, enjoy that. Like, it's such a weird decision. If you wanted to do well, just delay it. That's the task of this year. Everyone needs to realize that your deadlines are dumb. Move them. Obviously, deadlines for certain things are important. But, you know, I think this year has, for everything else it's done, also shown people a lot that a lot of the stuff we care about so much isn't actually that important. We can live without it, and there are other things that prioritize significantly. Also think it's been like a very introspective year for a lot of people, obviously. Spending a lot of time at home alone. Especially if you're working from home as well. Yeah, we don't need to go north again, do we? No, I'm gonna bail. I don't think we need to. Just don't remember. Right. Finally, we go south for the first time. Ooh. Thank you for the lovely greeting with a sunflower right there. Also, we have the fully upgraded version of this gun, so we are just getting seeds absolutely galore right now. Atomicrops Breeze, remember what I said. Getting the B because I'm using the whacker tractor myself. We still haven't found the second tier tractor. Or did we? I just discarded it entirely. I might have discarded it entirely. Was it the watering tractor? I think it might have been. Gord just saved me from taking a hit there. I usually don't appreciate it enough, so here is your moment, Gord. Well done. I hope you enjoyed the recognition. You know what? Yeah. Ah, there we go. Actually, never mind. There's the second one. The watering tractor over the left. Cleats! Okay. I'm still going home. We have enough apple trees to make a quad apple tree again. Go through for one giant harvest there. And try and control myself until the rest of it is done. Perfect. Again and again. We patch up a few of these gaps here just to make space for possible mega crops, and then get those mega crops. Also going to fully fertilize all of them. Come on, let's get some other tree seeds. Suddenly turn this whole run around at the very end, get all those trees done. Wouldn't put it past me. I don't know if the enemy there or if the squirrel launcher itself dropped a heartbeat. But one of them did. And if it's the squirrel launcher itself, the squirrel launcher just became way better. Like, take over other items even if you don't know if you can offensively use it better. Let's go with that. As much as I want to get items right now, I don't want that one. Hey, speaking of, let's prove the thing I just said by taking it and fully upgrading it over a gun that I would typically prefer. We now have 3 for every tree except for apple, which we have 4. You know what? Give me a date. Come on. Give me a date tree and I'll leave. I promise. If I kill them in this area with this gun, I'm more likely to get... Whoa! More likely to get one. Saving placenta, despite the fact that nothing really for us there. Really? Are we going to spend the whole day doing this and then not get a single tree? It's not that many enemies to find, I guess. I was kind of hoping I would find some roving hordes, but evidently the game is all out. Where's the bison? I want to be where the bison roam. Hey, we did it! Oh my god, we got the date! Exactly what I asked for. Okay, then it's banana to the south, actually, and it's peach out to the east. It's apples to the north. I'm hearing some honking around. Wait, hang on. I don't know what. I thought I saw a tree. It's very much wishful thinking, I think. To have thought I saw on that. Two sunflower seeds? I mean, it's not like we're coming up dry here. It's just a specific thing we're not getting. All right. Now I'm gonna fly over here so you can't catch me. Hey! Hey. Oh, it didn't work. much. It is so late for me to be planning things here. This should have been sorted. Right. Get a charge with this. Remove all of the Blunder's minions. Oh my god, I got another Mega. Fine, they just need to start going down. They just do. Okay, come on. Do need a couple segments where I actually get to hit the Undertaker. In trying to save time, I just popped that Earthquake Scroll. I mean, there's not that many opportunities in the future to use it in. One more Peach Tree. That's all it would have taken to make a hard transition here. Gosh, it'd be nice to be energized. There we go. And then start getting some heartbeats down as well, and Mega Crop to Sunflowers. Yeah, we spent way too much time doing the hunts today, and definitely shouldn't have. Yeah. Just gonna buy everything from you because I have way too many roses right now. Oh my god, we have polygamy. Polygamy. Hey, wanna get married? Damn, I really liked getting married. Hey, you wanna get married? Nice. 2 marriage bombs on the screen at the same time. Babu, babu, babu. That should be done pretty easily. Then buy the crate or whatever upgrades I can get for it. And pop back out to the farm. Is that a peach? Oh. No. It was a date. Unfortunately, it is not the solution we were looking for. Well, these are going to be a little slower. These clears. I mean, we tried to egg the boss to death last time, so it's not much is going to be slower than that. On. Keep it going. Guess I'll even throw this down here for the possibility of... Well, I mean, for the possibility of what? What do I get from that that affects anything here? Nothing? We don't have any of the high tier seeds growing fast, do we? If we do, I cannot remember. I don't necessarily think I'm about to check. So if I'm just missing something obvious, I apologize, but also kill the boss. Yeah, thank you to all of you who said space is the way to do this. I thought that space was behind this panel. I didn't think it was part of this panel, so I never tried it. But yeah, space will do that. Then I can see that my score's not great. Let's be real, not that great. My all-time best is apparently significantly higher than that. Look online. I mean, they don't compare the same years across. So, hey, oh, where? Where's Rito? Rito! 27 at the moment. Right, because I'm pretty sure Rito is currently doing the Robusta Year 10 grind, which is going to be pretty hard to get a really high score on. And also, you get that Year 10 multiplier, so even if you die, you end up with a couple thousand. Imagine that's what's happening to Rito there for the moment, though. Let's go back out of the main menu so they can say that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Atomicrops. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist and description down below with all of my content of the game part for it in the future. And I hope you'll see you next time. Bye.